Good, how are you?
You ready to play 40 questions on the 40 acres?
Sounds good.
All right, let's get started. What's the first thing you thought of this morning?
My kids.
What time did you go to bed at night?
Last night about 11 o'clock.
What's one thing you keep near your bed?
My phone.
What are 3 things in your office you can't live without?
I would say my whiteboard, my computer, and definitely my window here in Austin.
Can you show me this office?
Absolutely, let's go.
All right. What's the last song you heard on your phone?
See, that would be November Rain, Guns N' Roses.
Coffee or espresso?
Neither, I drink tea.
What's your spirit animal?
I would say my spirit animal is probably like a lion or a tiger, probably lion.
Facebook or Twitter?
Both. I use Facebook for social, Twitter for news, but I probably spend a lot more time on Facebook.
What's your favorite app?
My favorite app is the weather app for sure.
Favorite thing about the internet?
All the good information out there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there.
Worst thing about the internet?
A lot of the bad information that I run into out there.
If you had a tattoo, what would you get and where?
If I got a tattoo, I would probably get something that symbolized my kids, and it would probably be somewhere on my back or something like that. Nothing probably visible on my arms.
Mm-hmm. How do you like your tea?
I like green tea and I like hot tea.
What's the most memorable moment during one of your classes?
I would say probably it had nothing to do with content in the class, but one of my students about 2 years ago dressed up as me for Halloween, and she had pictures of it. So when she busted the pictures out in class, it was kind of funny and memorable.
What historical figure would you like to have as a guest speaker in class?
I would say probably Albert Einstein.
Favorite TV show?
Big Bang Theory.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Hopefully right here at the University of Texas.
What's the coolest thing about Austin?
Barton Springs, absolutely.
What age would you like to revisit?
Oh, if I could revisit an age, it would be probably 18, 19, just going into college. I think this is us. Yeah, it'd be fun to go back and maybe read and study just a little bit more.
What's a book you read because everyone else was reading it?
The Hunger Game trilogy.
If you could be an Olympic athlete, what would your sport be?
I would probably be a swimmer or a diver, probably, yeah.
Spurs or Rockets?
Oh, Spurs, for sure. I don't follow a lot of NBA basketball, but my son does, and he's a big Spurs fan.
Cowboys or Texans?
Cowboys.
Where would you keep your Heisman Trophy?
Oh, if I had a Heisman Trophy, I'd pretty much want everybody to know about it, so it would be in my office, proudly displayed.
What would you bring on a one-way trip to Mars?
Well, I'm going to assume that Mars has internet access, and I'm going to bring my phone, so I had a lot of that unlimited good and bad information.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
I don't really dress up for Halloween, so I will go as myself, and yeah, go as me.
What do you do to decompress?
I like to sit down at the pool, listen to music, have a little happy hour with my wife.
What's a typical weekend like for you?
Well, I've got 2 kids, so we spend a lot of time playing baseball, or at least they're playing baseball, and on a soccer field. I would say that occupies at least 6 hours of both Saturday and Sunday.
What's the best band of all time?
Best band of all time. I'm going to go with the Eagles.
What's your favorite of all foods?
My favorite of all foods would be, probably steak.
And what's your favorite beverage?
I'm going to go with Dr. Pepper.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
Least favorite color?
Gray.
What trend do you hope doesn't exist in 100 years?
I hope in 100 years that we are spending more time talking to people than staring at our phones.
If you could choose another career, what would it be?
I'd probably own a restaurant bar.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Oh, I would fly, no doubt.
If your life was a song, what would the title be?
Unsettled.
What's the best part about working for the University of Texas at Austin?
Students, undergrad, grad students, both exceptional. Best students I've worked with. It's a good time every day.
And lastly, can you hook 'em horns?
Absolutely. Hook 'em.
Thanks, Dr. Eastin.
Thank you.
Great walking with you. Have a good day.